Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. Just a quick message before you get started. In this video, I'm going to be prescribing ways to go about doing training. Understand that I don't know you, I don't know your training background, your personal limitations, your injury history, or anything like that. So please use this as guidelines only. Thank you and enjoy the video. Today I am going to answer a question that I get all the time, and it has to do with Fat Gripz training, because a lot of people are truly surprised at how much their weights go down when they're working with Fat Gripz. The reason is this: Fat Gripz also automatically cause the handle to be larger, and when that happens, it makes the hand work harder. Most people won't get a full lock around the dumbbell or barbell that they're using. They're going to see space between their fingers and thumbs. It's going to make their hands work harder. They're not going to have as advantageous of a hold on the implement, and they're going to see how truly weak their hands are. They may not realize that because they probably haven't done a lot of thick bar training in the past. So here's a couple of questions that I've gotten here in the last couple of months. This one is from MPolo95. I just got my Fat Gripz. I used them for the first time today. I had to drop a lot of weight. What do you recommend? On your back workout, does your back still benefit even though you drop a lot of weight? So he's wondering, is he going to be able to use enough weight in his rowing and other pulling exercises in order to stimulate his back, or is he just going to be working his hand? Because a lot of people don't go to the gym primarily to strengthen their grip. They're going in order to pack on muscle or increase strength of their back for whatever sport that they might do, whether it's powerlifting, strongman, etc. Here's another one that I got from I believe it's Jack Atskin. Shall we use Fat Gripz on all exercises even if we have to lower the weight? So again, there's concern here with the weight being lowered so much due to the Fat Gripz or Fat Gripz Extremes that are used on the handles. So here is what I suggest for a really simple training program. And this is especially for people who are going to the gym. They know they need better hand strength, but they don't want to sacrifice all the other training benefits that they're getting out of their training. They don't want to sacrifice building their back muscles. They don't want to sacrifice increasing their pulling strength. So what I would suggest is choose one exercise on which you will use your Fat Gripz and dedicate 6 to 8 weeks to this program. It should be a pulling movement where weight is used. So in other words, don't do this with a pressing exercise. Do this with a pulling exercise, and make sure it's a pulling exercise where weight is used, such as a dumbbell row, a barbell row, maybe a seated row attached to a cable machine, something along those lines. I don't suggest doing these with pull-ups. A pull down, that will work. But pull-ups, unless you are extremely good at pull-ups, I would not recommend pull-ups. Make sure it's something that you're going to be able to add weight to, and you'll be able to track your results by how much weight you've added onto the implement. So this is what you're going to do. For your first workout, this is your first back workout where you've chosen an exercise that you're going to use Fat Gripz on, you're going to test your maxes. You're going to test your max for one single rep with each arm. You're going to test 3 good solid reps with each arm. You're going to test 5 good solid reps with each arm, and you're going to test 10 good solid reps with each arm. So if it's a dumbbell row, you're going to test it 1, 3, 5, and 10 in that order. Okay? You're going to document all this stuff so that you can test it again later. All right? Now, every workout after that, you're going to do 3 to 5 sets, working mainly in the 5 to 10 rep range. Okay? Remember, this is because most of you are looking to have higher rep ranges in order to stimulate your back, your other pulling muscles, back of the shoulder, posterior, all that stuff. So stay within 5 to 10 range. Now, if your goal is strictly strength, you want to build your hand strength, especially with your Fat Gripz training, then go ahead and stay in the 3 to 5 range. But I think most of you will want to stay in the 5 to 10 range. Document all your results. Continue this for 6 to 8 weeks. Deload as necessary. This is going to be something that you're not used to doing in your training, so make sure that you set up a deload after 3 to 4 weeks at the very least. And then, once you reach the end of your program, you want to retest your maxes. You want to retest your max single, your max triple, your max 5, and your max 10, and that's your workout for that day. Okay? Those testing days might be a little bit longer, but that's okay. Do it right. If anything you're going to do is worth doing it right, make sure you get your maxes before and after. Compare the before and after so you can know your progress. Just like you would when you're cutting for a contest, just like you would when you're going to take measurements and things like that. See where you begin, have a goal where you want to go, and see where you end up. Now, as far as that is to answer M Polo's 95. This will help your grip. This will help your back. But only choose one exercise. You don't want to throw the Fat Gripz on every single pulling movement that you do, because then you're going to dramatically reduce the amount of weight and the amount of volume that you're able to do in your workout. Should we use Fat Gripz on all exercises? No, don't use them on all. You can use them on all exercises. You can throw them on dumbbell rows one week, and then barbell rows the next week, and then pull downs the next week, and then use them on your pull-ups the next week. That's a good way to do, to strengthen your grip in a more general sense. But it's tougher to track that way. So I wouldn't say it's a bad way to go, but I don't think it's the best. I think it's better to just isolate one movement, use the Fat Gripz on that movement, take a before max, take an after max, plan it out so that you're going to do this for 6 to 8 weeks, and I think that's the best way to go. I truly do. If you have any questions on this, please make sure to just leave a comment below. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I put these out all the time. I don't want you to miss any information. I want to help you out in your training as much as possible. And remember, I don't know you. I don't know if this is the best way to do it. I'm not saying that this is the best way to do it. For you, there may be some adjustments to make. If you are interested in individual programming, online virtual training basis, please feel free to contact me either here through YouTube or through my website, and we can set that up as well. That is something that I do, virtual online training. All right, thanks. I hope it helps. All the best in your training. Take care.